Hi guys, welcome to Rich Ed Math. Mr. Lupos here, your teacher, and just gonna whip through what the course looks like in Brightspace. Most of you probably have used Brightspace in the past. It's something I've been using for years now, and I think I've been doing this for 6 or 7 years for Reach Ed, but longer than that, closer to 10 years online. So it's come a long way. I've just refreshed this video. I'm doing another version of this video right now because the icons and everything have changed slightly for the better, I guess. So each day you're going to get onto the course. If you can't find the course, you'll just log on to TVDSB Learning Ontario.ca. So if you can't find that, Google TVDSB eLearning, and then you just use your Active Directory to get in there, whatever you use at school to get onto your computer. And then when you get on, it'll look something like this, or if you have to click on here to find your course, you do so, and then click on the course itself, MPM 1DE02. And then this will pop up. Okay, so your view will be a little bit different than mine. And actually, you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't I view as a student? Genius. Okay, so it'll look more like this, I guess. And when you get on, the first thing that you want to do every day is look at the daily news. So this is the little bit of remnants of last year's course. So, but every day you'll have something here, and I'll update this on a daily basis. And by daily, I mean Monday through Friday. Every day, I mean Monday through Friday. Weekends, you're off. You can do what you want. You can access the course. You can contact me. But this is what we'll be updating on a regular basis, Monday through Friday. So if you go here to daily news, it will have some news for the day. Okay, so whatever we're doing will be updated here. Over here on the calendar, you'll have things that are due. Okay, so they'll pop up. But to keep us on schedule, really what you'll do is just scroll down to the unit overview. So unit 1 will be our first unit after we just do a little bit of first week intro and just make sure everyone can get on okay. And then what you'll do here is you'll read through here, and this will keep you on track. So U1A1, that means Unit 1, Activity 1. So everything is kind of labeled like that, and you'll see later when we go into the content how that works. And you'll work your way through these things here. It's usually at one activity per day, but another way to keep you on track is to look here at certain things that have dates on them. So here it says here you want to get this assignment due by February 12th. And especially you want to look at things that have asterisks beside them. So see that asterisk, little star beside U1A5? That is telling you that this has an activity that is graded. So it says here that you have a quiz that is due on February 16th. So you should try to keep up so that you have lots of time to get that quiz done on the 16th. Make yourself a little schedule. But like I said, one activity per day should get you in good shape. How do you get to the quiz? You go over to the quiz tab and you click up here, and then the quiz will be available for you. Okay, not all the quizzes are up here right now. Most of them are, but some of them are not because they're hidden. Please be careful. Don't do this. Don't go, oh, I love math. I want to get going. Let me start the quiz right now. I can't actually. This isn't accessible, but sometimes it'll say start quiz. Don't click on it until you're ready. You have one chance and one chance only. So if you click on it and you're not ready, you might go, now what? It just becomes a bit of an issue. Okay, so don't do that. That's there. Assignments across the top here. So there are assignments. You'll send them to me through this tab. The way you'll do assignments, most assignments you can either type onto the assignment that I give you, or you can do by hand and take a photo and just upload the photos of your completed work. Okay, so that's that. The way we meet in this class is going to be through Google Meets. So we'll use this link to get us to Google Meets. We also have set up a Google Classroom, so we'll take care of the details of that as we move forward. But Google Classroom is not what we're going to be using as much as Brightspace. We'll use both, but mostly Brightspace. Where is all the material? Well, it's all in the content. So you're going to click content, and this is really your textbook. Okay, and right now I've only opened up a few sections for you here. The orientation module, some course info, and student information. Once you get through that sort of thing, to get going, what you're going to do is click on the Unit 1. Oh, let me get back to that. And then there's the first one here, Unit 1, Activity 1. Are you ready? And then you work your way through here. Okay, so everything is here. Some of the stuff looks a little bit old. You know why? It is old, that's why, okay? But it's good. And I've tweaked it, and some of the links sometimes don't work perfectly. but it is really good stuff. I've been using it for years now, like I said, and it's very thorough. Okay, it's really great for an online version of this course. So um, I think even though some things are might look a little bit old to you, um, they really are great. Okay, so work your way through the content here. So U1 A2 would be here. Don't rush through it though. Okay, we have the expectations. We always have the curriculum expectations here. You can ignore that if you want to, and then you get into the content. Look at that, and then there's always an assignment. Now, sometimes there's nothing to see. There's nothing to do. Okay, so there's no assignment here. Okay, other times there's homework, but again, that goes if you're confused about that, what you do once again is you go to the outline, right? And the outline will tell you. So for example, if we go back and look at U1A2, it'll say here that there's no homework, okay? And then there's nothing to do for that. Okay, so most of the time as the course moves on, you'll have a good chunk of homework, okay? Some days early on in the course, there's just some small things that don't take as much time. So that is how the course is set up, okay? So if you want to get a hold of me, um, the best way to email me, you can email me here through the Brightspace email system here. Uh, I wouldn't really because it gets a little confusing. Brightspace doesn't allow for emails to go in and out of the system. You're more than welcome to do that. I'm going to check on this too, but the best way to email me is through Google. Okay, so just send me an email through Gmail. I call it Google because I'm old. I refer to it as Google Mail sometimes, and then I go, "Wow, you're getting old man." But anyway, you know what I'm talking about, right? Gmail, and send me an email that way. It's probably the quickest way to get a hold of me, and most of you guys are doing that anyway through with your teachers, right? Communicating that way. But you can always use Brightspace. Just a little bit cumbersome, and you also can't send emails inside and outside of the system. So you can't send me an email from Gmail to this email, and I can't send an email from there to your Gmail, right? So it's going to be here, but I will probably contact you also through Gmail. It's just the easiest way to do it. Okay, and there are discussions. You'll see them as they come up. They're a fairly big part of the course, and we'll sort out the Google Meets and that sort of thing as we get going. Okay, and then later on, you want to know your grades. People like their grades, right? Click on this, and you'll have grades once that gets going. Okie dokie. Take care.